Right, so we're here at Weatherford. We just took a very quick course in integrated Scrum. And what I mean by that is scaling Scrum with an integrated mindset. We went through a simulation that simulates combining multiple teams to develop one product. And the product, as you can see from this, it says integrated city, Agile Scrum and scaling simulation using Nexus. Now, a lot of people don't know what Nexus is, and Nexus isn't as popular as some other scaling methods, but Nexus is very simple, it's very straightforward, and this is what it was all about. We had teams of individuals working from one product backlog with one product owner. We had multiple Scrum Masters on each sub-team, so we had 8 teams as one team. So 8 sub-teams coming together to form one unified team of 40 people. So we scaled Scrum up to 40 people, and each of these teams worked on their own sprint planning, and then we had a bigger Nexus sprint planning, and then we had a Nexus big retrospective and smaller retrospective. So Scrum is intact, but to scale it, we have these higher level Nexus events, and that's how we got to where we are. So let's zoom in and let's see the brilliance of the teams. You can see each of these teams worked on a sprint item, a story. So we had one that was a research and development center building. We had drilling equipment manufacturing as one of the others. We had software development campus. We had the Weatherford Leadership House. We had the high-speed fiber optic, which is there in the middle, all fancy. We had the luxurious guest house, the amusement center, and we had the innovation center. And this work didn't take as long because we harnessed the power of the team. We harnessed the power of repetition and iterations. We broke in the middle. It was just a 20-minute sprint. Can you believe all this done in just 20 minutes? But we used the power of iteration and learning. We had already learned how to work together from our previous day. So coming in today, the team was able to go through the first sprint successfully with a potentially shippable increment. So all of this was integrated with 40 people working together and using the concept of Nexus. Now, to round up, I'm just going to leave you with the concept of Nexus, because what is Nexus is a great question. Nexus as a framework was created by Ken Schwaber, the co-creator of Scrum. So that was Ken Schwaber and Jeff Sutherland. So Ken and his team created this idea. The Nexus framework provides a framework for scaling Scrum by integrating, that's the key word, the work of multiple Scrum teams into a unified effort. And this is done by defining specific roles, the Nexus integration team members. So we had one Nexus integration team member, and we had a Scrum Master from each team, one product owner, this guy, and we worked together to get to where we were. We have Nexus events, like I said, Nexus sprint planning, Nexus daily Scrum, Nexus sprint review, and Nexus sprint retrospective. But we also had the individual team events that happen at Scrum at a lower level. We got all that into the higher level stuff, and here we are. The Nexus artifacts, the Nexus goal, the high level objective of the Nexus sprint backlog, which I just read to you, that was our sprint backlog, and integrated increment. And this is our integrated increment, which also serves as the final output of the entire Nexus. So thank you very much for joining us, and thank you to Nick behind the camera. Appreciate it.